What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we have to talk about, I guess, our new Harry, Ron, and Hermione. We got them, and look, from my perspective, what I want to talk about in this video, I just do want to start off by saying God bless these children, okay? And I say that, really all kidding aside, I say that pretty truthfully because what these kids are going to experience, you really wouldn't wish, I think, on probably anybody on planet Earth, let alone like 10-year-olds, right? These are young kids. And I mean, okay, coming from like, how do I feel about it, right? It feels odd. It feels strange. I have nothing against these kids. I actually think they do pretty okay. Like they look the part, and I'm happy with it. I think it should work out. Now, I haven't seen them act. I haven't seen them. You think about Harry Potter. You think about the first couple, mainly the first one, and who would have fully known that they would have become who they became and had that chemistry and had truly, I would say, those acting chops to be able to actually do it. Right? They were a little messy, in the first film. That was kind of part of the fun, what I mean? That was kind of part of the era and part of the experience. These kids, it's a different situation. That's also part of the thing, right? And that's why it feels so odd to me. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, it's incredible, because I don't really think that's how I feel. I feel pretty good casting. They look the part. Like, hopefully it works out. But also, like, truthfully, from the bottom of my heart, like, seeing them be, I want to say the word replaced. I don't know if everybody would agree with that word. That's fine if you disagree. But, we've gotten the castings for the Snape and Dumbledore, and some I like more than others. But, overall, it was really going to come down to these three, right? Where that feeling of like, oh, something that I grew up on and is connected with me so much and freaking adore it, right? The books, the movies, the theme parks, anything Harry Potter related. One of my favorite franchises. I know there's been franchises where characters can be recast, right? Everybody has their own eras, James Bond, okay? Harry Potter, it feels different. I think it is different, and specifically, selfishly for me, it is different, right? I grew up on those three. I grew up on the entire cast, and to see the cast go and to see them be replaced, and then now to finally see, like, this is it. This is your new Harry Potter. Does that make sense? Like, when you look at them, you say, that's your new Ron. That's your new Hermione. Like, it's odd to say that out loud. And I don't say it in a positive way. At the same time, genuinely, seriously, I wish all the best for these kids. You could say they asked for it, they auditioned. Look, I don't think they asked for all the stuff that's going to be coming to them, in the recent months and years, or in the future ones. And that's the thing. Like, look, criticisms can exist. I feel like I'm allowed to be kind of like weirded out that like this thing is even happening, but maybe it turns out for the best. Maybe it doesn't. Like, we're not there yet, to fully be able to judge. I think that's okay. But I mean, what these kids are going to experience, look, not only are they replacing these icons and these and doing a new version of these characters that not many people even asked for this to happen, but also we know how the community is. Not even just the community, I do think is full of very good, like, loving people, okay? People from all walks of life. I think Hogwarts Legacy has taught us that. I think that the movies have taught us that. I think that the theme parks always teach us that, of just this bringing together of a love, right? Like the united fandom, kind of, right? But what also comes is a lot of people that do not have best intentions in their hearts and are very mean and evil-willed people. I mean, what is going to happen to these kids? If Hogwarts Legacy was anything to go by, we know people's opinions of JK. We don't need to get into it, but we know what not just she has done, but what she has then unleashed upon everybody else, right? And whatever opinion you want to have, that's totally cool. But there's a lot of unfairness going on. So these are young kids. These kids, I think, are younger than my own kid. And to think about the stuff that they're going to have to deal with, not just the pressure. Because there's that. Not because at the end of the day, like, they are still doing this, and it still will probably be a big deal. You know what I mean? Not just that, but also the negative side and the people that wish for not the greatest things for these people. That's a lot. And that's a lot for a grown adult to deal with. That's a lot for anybody to deal with, let alone a child, a literal child. So I wish them all the best. I still don't really know how I feel about this thing. I feel like it's going to be something that I'll watch, but not really embrace unless it really catches me. I mean, just being honest. And this was a big part of it. Replacing a Snape, replacing a McGonagall or replacing a Dumbledore. Like, Dumbledore is my favorite character, so like seeing that is something you kind of have to process. But these are the big three. You know what I mean? These are the main characters. That's Harry Potter now, right? That's kind of a big deal. That's the name. So it's like that's something you're gonna have to kind of sit and contemplate, how you feel for a while. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.